Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. How are you today? Let me introduce myself. My name is Ninda Sawatul Islamia. So I will going to present about sexual harassment and sexual abusement. You can see my explanation about this topic in the next screen. Okay, the first I will explain about definition. Definition of sexual harassment is repeat unwelcome sexual comments, looks, or physical contact, usually by men against women. This usually occurs in the workplace or in public places. Sexual abusement is sexual behavior or sexual act forced upon of a woman, man, or child without their consent. Sexual abuse includes abuse of a woman, man, or child by a man, woman, or child. Next, I will explain about factual example. The first, I will give you example about sexual harassment. You can see my screen. The first picture is factual example of sexual harassment. The first picture describes sexual harassment of a female patient by a male nurse at the National Hospital Surabaya, East Java. This incident was relived through a video that went viral on the internet. In the video, a patient sitting on in hospital ward asked a nurse named Junaidi to confess to the immoral act of asking, even though she had done it. The nurse admitted that she had committed an immoral act by mistake. The second picture is a factual example of sexual abusement. The picture describes a student at the University Indonesia, Depok, West Java, described the unpleasant experience he had on campus. He admitted to being sexually assaulted. Last, I will explain about the impact for the victims, social or personal. The first, I will explain about impact for the victim sexual harassment. The first is RTS or Rape Traumatic Syndrome. Rape Traumatic Syndrome, just like vaginismus. RTS is a negative impact on victim of sexual harassment that is generally experienced by women as a condition of hereditary mental disorders. There are even victims who experience insomnia and nightmares about what they are experiencing. The second is depression. Depression is the most negative impact experienced by victims of sexual harassment, either in the short term or long term. Depression victims will usually always regard feel guilty eating disorder, the first physically impact that survivors of sexual harassment often experience is eating disorder, whether appetite increase or decrease. This behavior is considered an outlet. Next, I will explain about the impact for the victim sexual abusement. The first is hypoactive sexual desire disorder. Is a medical condition that indicates a person has low sexual desire. HSDD is one of the negative effects of physical harassment and sexual abuse. Due to low sexual desire, the victim may be reluctant to have sexual activities with their partner again. The second is dissociation. Dissociation not much different from depression. Dissociation or withdrawing and breaking away is a defense mechanism used by the brain to overcome the trauma of sexual abuse or sexual harassment. Victims will usually find it difficult to exist in the real world and spend time daydreaming. And the last is vaginismus. Vaginismus, the physical bad impact for victims or sexual harassment, especially women, is vaginismus. Simply put, this vaginismus causes the vaginal Muslims to contract on their own when something enters. Next is idea and comment. The number of cases of sexual abusement that occur, so we always be vigilant and careful when outside and try not be in public alone because it will provide opportunities for crime. And if experiencing sexual harassment, should report and be taken care of in accordance with the law so that the perpetrator gets a deterrent effect from the action committed. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Do you have any question? I think enough. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.